Right, promotion is in the bag. We still have a shot at the title, but we gotta be good for these next two games. Gotta hope that Bristol Rovers fuck up too. On with the video.
Morecambe, it's a place that's by the sea, it's just like Venice.
Hello everyone, Canberra Run here, and welcome back to FM26 with Morecambe FC. Yeah, we've got promotion. So we did that after, when you left me after, must have been about, oh god, I don't remember. I think after the fucking, it was after the Leyton Orient game, wasn't it? The crazy Leyton Orient game where we got the last win. So we beat Barnet 1-0. We totally didn't deserve to win that. We weren't very good. We beat Shrewsbury 2-1, which was nice. We beat Oldham 1-0, which was good. It was a Jack Nolan penalty, despite not playing very well. And then we got promoted on this game, where we gave a penalty away after 25 seconds. And then got screwed over the whole fucking game. But got promoted anyway, because everyone else below us screwed up. And then we battered Grimsby 4-0. I was hoping, by the way, so Jeffcott, I was hoping to permanently replace Jeffcott with Ben Williams with Jeffcott. And then Henry Jeffcott is now out for the season. He has, God, what's he done again? Here we go. Sprained the ligaments in his knee, so he's out for basically the rest of the season. So we're going to go into play Exeter and Notts County. We need to keep up with Bristol Rovers. If we do not, they win the title. If we can do that and Bristol Rovers slip up, we win the title. This might be a 3-game episode because I might put the Wimbledon game, the final game of the season, on in the end as well. Yeah, we know. It'll be fine. So, because it might come down to the wire. Chesterfield at this point are out of the race. They lost to Accrington. Is between us and Bristol Rovers. And I'm a little bit... Exeter are a good side. And so are we. Come on. We need to defend this properly. Oof. Right. I'm going to make a couple of changes on the opposition instructions. 1 second. Oh, Is that Jack Bycroft who was formerly at Swindon? Oh, right, hang on a minute, see career stats. Fucking is as well. Oh, yeah, that is not where I'm supposed to see Jack Bycroft. I know that, I believe he's left the club now, but I can't remember where he's gone. But he tried hard, he just wasn't very confident, and it didn't really work out for him, and I feel bad for him, but that's life. Right. They're playing a flats 4-3-3. That'll do it. Now, Bristol Rovers played yesterday. This is on a Wednesday night. Bristol Rovers played yesterday, and they already won their game, so we need to win this one, basically. We can't even draw, otherwise it leaves us four points behind, I think. Oh, Aaron's could have... Damn it! The amount of really poor shooting positions that people will just shoot from, and it gets fucking silly. We haven't had any shots on target as well. And that's given them a really good chance to get a good ball in. Or just do that. Probably Bristol Rovers got a really easy end to the season as well. I think the next 2 games are against Newport and Tranmere. Ours are against Exeter, Wimbledon, and Notts County. Fucking... I'll tell you what, Jay Kane this late season has been really fucking good. See, he's 16 goals. He scored the last fucking 8 of them in the last, 12 matches. He's having a fucking season. Probably because his contract's... No, he's just signed a new 2-year contract, actually. Yeah, he's very much our guy. And he's played ridiculously well. Shouldn't have been let go by Swindon, to be honest. He was really fucking good, but we just couldn't find a place for him in the team. He was a good player. All right, we can do this. We can get... The problem is Exeter in really, really good form right now. So and they're pushing for the playoffs. We've got... I might actually have to turn and get stuck in off because I think they're just basing out free kicks at this point. Simply, yeah, we have to just fucking shoot because otherwise I'm not going to win. Fucking hell. Well, wait a minute. Lewis Thomas just literally paws at that like a cat. It's very good, but fucking hell. Oh, that's so... And then the problem is he's done so well, but fucking Kane there just turns, doesn't even look, and just tries to pass the invisible man. No idea where the man was. Right, we're going to put Tollett on for Nolan. Has Tollett's ability really gone down that much? Jesus Christ. Maybe should have put a Delacoon on. Mind, he's only 2-star at this point as well. This is not going as well as I'd hoped. I'm a little bit worried now. Right, going to make a couple of Hail Mary subs. I'm going to put on Agerman and Muskway. So Green needs to come off. Right, and then I think we'll put a Delicon on as well. We completely freshened up the attack in the last 12 minutes. Should be okay. If the subs ever make the field after this. Good tackle out. Yep. That's McGuckin in a nutshell. It's a shame because he still scored 24 goals from being able to get across the box really well. But you put him in a one-on-one, and I keep saying he doesn't have the composure to do one-on-ones. He absolutely shits the bed and just spaffs it wide. Ugh. Is it just me? Did that just flash up with a red card and then nothing happened? Ugh. Right. We'll let Lee Tomlin deal with that. I need to check because I could have sworn for a second there that that flashed up as a red card. I might check the footage back. Oh no, he got booked, but that might be that he's suspended for the next match. No, he isn't. Okay. Right, I'm going to skip out to the Notts County game then. Right. We're playing Notts County. Bristol Rovers playing Chesterfield. We get the result here and things go our way in that game. Then you will see the final game of the season against Wimbledon. And we'll see who can win the fucking title on the final day. Because Bristol Rovers have Gillingham while we have Wimbledon. So. Team is unchanged besides Payne coming for Conte because Payne is now recovered. Payne does shite, you can always just put Conte on. He's actually become very, very surprisingly good, actually, Conte. While Payne has been in and out of the hospital ward or just genuinely playing like shit. Anybody want to pick up the loose ball, or are we just going to dick around with it? That is a great stop by Thomas. Oh, but the flag's up anyway, never mind. Good stop by Thomas, though. Right. And that's Williams getting booked again. I do not have Jeff Gott to cover your fucking stupid ass. I will need to rely on Automayo. I'm wondering whether I'm going to turn on the light in a minute. I'm going to do it now. Ugh, that'd be light. Because I do not know if I can rely on the natural light, especially if I'm doing another game. Right, Payne gets that ball in. That is way too close to the keeper. Oh, you're kidding me. Good catch by Thomas, but how the fuck that ball got all the way to Matty Dennis is really, really bad. Excuse me. Right, into green. Can we get a little bit forward momentum, please? Fuck me. Don't tell me we're going to absolutely flub the fucking bed on this. And then Bristol Rovers are going to walk to the title. Oh, good tackle. And then we just make a ton of sideways and backwards passes so that our opponents can reset themselves. And then we lose the ball. Because no one can do the simplest thing like turn around. And then Williams gets the ball really well there, to be fair. Holy fuck. It's like watching these guys play through mud sometimes. And then Jake Kane does what he's been doing best for so long and scores. Because Kel Roos can't catch a simple ball. Which apparently he can't do that in real life either. So, you know. Oh, yeah, no. Fucking Bristol Rovers take the lead. Brilliant. I think with one game remaining, they basically fucking win. Win the title if they win that game. Ugh, Christ. Kieran Green having a little dance there. Right, into Williams. He's gonna have to take that. But then rather than pass it where there's strikes on the butt, he just tries to shoot. Yeah, he gets the corner, but it's just a fucking waste. Oh, right, we got this. Yeah, so I'm keeping an eye on that one. Both fullbacks have been booked as well, for fuck's sake. And that's Jake Kane again. Well, we're doing our part, to be honest. Jake Kane is... I mean, his ending to the season has just been incredible. It must be said. Really have been impressed. You bought 2 Grimsby. Ooh. Chesterfield equalised. And we're 2-0 up. Right, Conte. Oh, he's up to 3.5 stars now, right? So we've got a better fullback on now. Guys, can we please not do the lightest touch of the fucking ball? We are mostly in control of the game, even though we're not having the majority of the possession, it must be said. Yeah. So right, let's get this ball forward and don't do anything stupid with it. Like that. The problem is, I generally think somebody puts in the challenge there and then they're fucked because they just absolutely screw it. What I dislike about this game is that you'll have complete control, but no one will do things. But on Muskway, oh, that's so nice, but then you didn't need to chip that, you could have just put it across the ground. I'll get to that ball a little bit quicker, please. See, and that's, shooting from there is so pointless. But they'll just do it anyway. Right, Ajamang can come on. How many subs have I left? 3. Ajamang, Delacune can come on for Aaron's. This is mostly just a fitness thing. And then going for 1 automatic for Williams. That's going to be risky putting on a 1.5 star, but I kind of need the people to be fit. So otherwise we're going to be screwed. Because at least don't kick this long. Oh, you fucking dickhead. I mean, that just sums it up. That just hands it back to them. Absolutely hands it to them. And that's me having to put on subs for the fucking what's the word? Healing? For the fucking fitness, and then one of the subs just absolutely gives the ball away. And to be honest, Conte for coming on has been absolutely horrible. So that's it. That's really frustrating. That's Bristol Rovers winning the title. We absolutely threw away 2-goal lead because I had to make changes and I didn't have any ability because we've lost so many players to injuries, and also I burned all the budget on retaining 2 stars that have dropped. Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest. I think my biggest mistake I made this whole season, I kept Orlando Aarons and Jack Nolan on big contracts, and the both of them have not been very good at times. My best player has been Jake Kane, McGuckin, and Kieran Green, and Cochrane. Aarons and Nolan between them haven't done a lot, and I maybe should just look to replace them straight off with players that would actually take sensible wages. So I'm going to do the AFC Wimbledon game off camera, and I'm going to come back for the end of the season. Right, we finished off by beating FC Wimbledon 2-0 with goals from McGuckin and Nolan early on. So, we finished second in Sky Bet League 2. We are promoted, so we've done a back-to-back promotion, which is very, very good. The playoffs are set. Colchester against Wimbledon and Leyton Orient against Exeter into the league stage. We ended up with lost 6, drawn 12, won 28. Bristol Rovers had a nearly perfect season. I think they've set the points record as well. It's really annoying that we couldn't capitalise on the fact they drew their last 2 games, but fucking reasons. So, it's a shame for that. So, for next season, I am going to let a lot of contracts as well. I need to replace Aarons and Nolan. Nolan is often too injured, and Aarons has not, but he's been a shadow of his former self. I need to get 2 new wingers. I need to get some backup midfielders to help Green and Cochrane. Also, Newport dodging relegation again. So, Accrington Stanley went down. I'm not doing the joke again because it ruined my aspect ratio last time. And then Northampton have gone down. I might try and price Sam Hoskins away from Northampton. I've got my recruitment tab. They keep advertising Jay's Kebia, which is fun. There's a couple of players I need to try and look at getting that will hopefully get me through the season. There's also plenty of people who are through League One. That being said, I don't know about the career thing. I haven't seen the Wanted tab up ever since I turned down St. Mirren. I don't know how it shows that people are asking after you. I know you can get the managerial vacancies. There's a few of them, but I'm not really looking at leaving for anywhere that like it would have to be correct, like the right job, basically. Somebody who barely survived in their current league and wants to go try and come upwards. I would maybe take something like a team that barely survived in Sky Bet League 1 and decided to change manager anyway, which would be fun. Because if we look at the... Oh, right, hang on, I need to get the league stage up. Nope. Yeah, league table. So, we Doncaster, Cambridge, Port Vale and Salford all went down. And they lost Millwall, Plymouth, and then one of these four. Who's coming down from the Championship? Just for next season. Shit. Stop it. So fidgety. That's not what I want. It's Derby, Wrexham, and Luton. Neat. Yeah, I think if somebody came in for me, that was like, I'm actually, no, I'm going to be honest. I am maybe looking to jump. I've been here 2 seasons, cheap back-to-back promotions. Maybe it's time to look at moving on to bigger things. I've proved myself at Morecambe. Go cover everybody. That's fine. But the... Well, we'll offer these two a contract then. So that's done. Main Inwood and Luis Salter. He looks very good, actually. Especially as a centre-back. And then we'll just do this guy, and then everyone else can just go fuck off. There we go. So I will be going into the season with I will be going into the season with Morecambe ideally. But what you'll see is, so I'm going to call this episode at this point, and then you'll join me about midway through the summer, depending on whether I've actually had a full summer, got the transfers done, or whether I've kind of looked at moving on. Give me a second. We have our first proper interview of the save. I turned down St. Mirren because I didn't want to leave yet. But this is interesting. Aberdeen. So, last season, Aberdeen, unfortunately, if I go to the stages, they bottomed out of the Scottish Premiership. So I'd be rebuilding from the Scottish Championship to get them back into the top flight of Scottish football. But you know what? That sounds like a fun... yeah, that's a transfer story about somebody I want to bring in because I have this year. So, we're going to attend the interview. We're going to travel all the way up to Scotland. Right, we're concerned you don't have much manager experience. What do you lose? Take them. I have to take them as far as I can. I'm going to have to spend a shitload of money to be able to even get them half ready for League One. And I'm not going to get much money up in Scotland, but I think they've got a good course draw. Yeah, I will always back myself to succeed. If I came out, I'm happy to work with him. Wait, did that just say Les Ferdinand? They are a professional stadium, aren't they? They're a professional team. They're fucking Aberdeen. There's no way just because they drop in the championship they suddenly don't become professional. So yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead. I will take the job at Aberdeen if it comes up. I think it'd be a good challenge. We're not going to answer that. So rebuilding Aberdeen. Oh, good. That's my the big guy that I want. Yeah, important player. That's fine. Cut that down. This is how I negotiate shit, and I don't use unused substitute fees either. Yeah, he's basically going to be potentially a 5-star. Starts off a 3-star. Is going to be the replacement for fucking what's his name? Rolando Aarons. I did it. I've taken the plunge and I've become the new manager of Aberdeen. We'll have to go and deal with that first. Probably because they finished bottom of the fucking Premiership. So, we will go into the preview episode of the club. After that, I'm not doing the face cam, this will be quick. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I've been Canberra Run, and thank you for watching.